Can all the students hear me? Can somebody answer my question? Can students hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. We have finished almost all the contents in the first semester for geometry. Okay. This is going to be the 14th class. Okay. We are still doing triangle similarity, and we are going to apply those properties of theorems we have learned before. Let's see here. We see this graph. This is called altitude. How do you draw the altitude? Through any vertices. A, B, C is called vertices of the triangle. From B, you draw the altitude, which this line is perpendicular to this side. This is called altitude. If you draw the angle bisector, okay, then this triangle is split into two pieces. These two angles equal. With the angle bisector theorem, any, do you remember how? What's the formula for this angle bisectors? QR over QP will equals to what? This guy over this guy. We tried to prove this one previously using triangle similarity. Let's see. We did this, I think last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. Well, we didn't do this. Let's see here. Yes. Now, look at here. With the PDF on the right, can you tell me what is the angle bisector theorem here? Based on what we have on the right, can you tell me QR divided by QP equals to how much? Look. When we see the triangle on the right, AB over AC equals to BD over DC. So QR over QP is going to equal SR over PS. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, that's called the angle bisector theorem, okay? And then we did this median. How do we draw the median? We find the midpoint and we connect the midpoint with the vertices, okay? The reason we learn this is because very soon, in a few weeks, we will come to the second part for our geometry class. And there, we will draw those really complicated graphs like this, okay? I will teach all of you to draw this guy. Let me show you here. Okay, for example, when you connect all the median together, this point is called the centroid. This piece over this is 2. This piece over this is 2, okay? Yeah, this looks complicated. That's what we are going to learn in the second part of geometry. And when you connect all the altitude together, you will also meet one point. This is called author center. And you can also see here, when you draw the angle bisector for each angle, this center is called the in-center. You are able to draw a circle which is tangent to each side of the triangle. Okay, this is called in-center. Okay, that's what we are going to learn very soon. So today's class is going to be very important foundations for what we are going to learn later. Okay. Yeah, we come back to here. Now we're just going to apply the theorem we learned just now. Look at here. Any triangle STU is similar to DEC. Now they ask us, what's this median's value? If we know these two triangles are similar, corresponding side will be proportional. Your median is going to have the same ratio, okay? Based on this, can you tell me what equation I can write down? Go ahead, please.
16 over 20.
And let's write down those proportion from here. ST over DE, right?
Mm-hmm.
ST over DE equals
SW.
SW over
DF.
Very good. ST is 16. DE is 20. SW is X. DF is 15. Now I want you to do some simplification on the left. Go ahead, please.
So 16 would be 4. And then 20 would be 5.
Okay. 5 times 4 equals to 15. 3, right?
Well, yeah.
So this guy times 3. This guy times 3. So X equals
12.
There you go. Okay. Does this make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next one. Alan. Let's try number 3, please. Using the same way what Annie did, okay?
AB over EG equals
AB, yeah, sure,
yeah.
AB, but they didn't write down, so we can even ignore it, you know? Yeah, go ahead. We do AC.
Yeah. AC over FH.
Yeah, yes, very good. AC EF, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do this way.
Okay.
Equals
Equals to DC over HF.
very good. Nice. Let's plug in the number. Go ahead.
38 over X equals 32 over 24.
Let's simplify on the right.
Like, well, you cross out the 32 and put 4 there, and cross out 24 and put 3.
Beautiful. And then you can do cross multiplication, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
So 28.5.
Yeah, so 4x equals 38 times 3. X equals to 38 over times 3 over 2. This is 2. This is 19. 57 over 2. You got how much?
28.5.
Yeah, you did your mental math so quickly.
It,
Very good. Next one. Albert. Go ahead, please.
QR over TS.
That's fine. But they didn't mark here, so we can ignore. We can try the next one. We can try the guy who is marked. Okay.
TUQP.
So we do PQ over UT. Make sense?
Yeah.
Equals. For the similar triangles, those proportion, you also apply for the altitude. Okay.
Okay.
Equals.
QR, but
You see here, in this triangle, this side and this side, they are corresponding side. And this is the altitude, and this is altitude. So you can go ahead and write down 12 over 15. Does this make sense to you?
yeah.
So if you feel curious why you can write down this, let me explain over here. You were given these two triangles to be similar, correct?
Yes.
So if they are similar, that means your corresponding angle equal, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
So this angle P is going to equal this angle U. Make sense?
Yeah.
And then let's see. You can look at this triangle. You have this angle equal, and you have this angle equal. For these two triangles, you have two pairs of angle correspondingly equal. So these two triangles are also similar. If it's similar, as long as you have two pairs of angle congruent, your AA apply, correct? Yes?
Yeah.
AA apply, because look at this. This is our AA, yeah? Angle similarity. If two corresponding angles are congruent, then the triangles are similar. So we were supported by AA. This equal, this equal. So this right triangle, similar. So that's why you can say x over 42 equals 12 over 15. Does this make sense to you now?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. X over
42.
let's simplify the right.
4 over 5.
Okay, next step.
5x equals to
Correct.
yeah.
X equals over 5, right?
Yeah.
How do we do this quickly? Times by 2. The top one equals 3, 3, 6, correct?
Yeah.
And divided by 10, so 33.6. Make sense now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you divide by 5, let's do this way, times 2 for top and bottom. You get 336, put a dot there. That's it. Okay,
Okay.
so let's continue. Oh, we have a little bit complicated questions. Felix. Look at number 5. Tell me the equation, please.
So my over wait,
Look, YC is corresponding to LH, the last 2 digits, right?
yeah,
So let's write down YC over LH. This is, it's going to equals to the median ratio, you know,
yeah,
20.
20 over x minus 5.
Okay, who is YC?
YC is 2x minus 9. And then LH is 15.
Okay, watch out here. Can I simplify this?
Yeah, 15 becomes 3. Yeah.
No. Let me correct this. Okay, if students, if you feel confused here, this is the time to refresh you about this. Okay, we have to be careful. Look, we have this guy and this guy. You can cancel, correct?
Yeah.
This becomes 2.
3 and then 4.
This is
3 and then 4.
because 3 times 4, 4 times 4, right?
Yeah.
So you can simplify this way. No problem. It is perfect. But we have to really watch out. We have to really watch out because this is dangerous. If we don't pay attention, we will mess up, okay? We can definitely do the simplification over here because 15 over 5, 20 over 5, this over 4, this over 4. This equation is correct. Oh, look at the top. You can do the simplification here. No problem. Go ahead, Felix.
5 and 4.
Divided by 3, 15 is how much?
5.
This is 4. And do the bottom.
10 and no. 5 and 4.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But look, we do this direction. We do the simplification on the left, no problem. We do the simplification on the right, perfect. We do on the top, no problem. We do on the bottom, no problem. But you cannot do the simplification this direction. It's going to be wrong. Look, if you do simplification, this equals to how much? Divide by 4?
5.
Divide by 4?
3.
15 over 5 is 3. Can 3 equals to 3 over 16? No. Make sense now?
Yeah.
This one is wrong. you cannot do the simplification cross way. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. You cannot do this way. You can do the multiplication, no problem, but you cannot do the simplification. So go ahead, do the multiplication. Go. Go ahead, please. Equals
Equals 20 times 15.
equals.
20 times 15.
That's how much?
Oh, 300.
Go ahead.
That would be 2x to the power of 2. And then x, wait, negative minus 19x.
Okay. Yes, you do good. And then
And plus 45.
okay. Minus
Minus 255.
now let's factor. Go ahead. Let's see how do we factor. 255. This divisible by how much?
5.
Who else?
And 50.
If this plus together is divisible by 3, this number will be divisible by 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So 255 is 5 times 51, right?
Yeah.
51 equals 3 times
3 times 17.
okay. If we do 1 and 2, let's try different combinations. If I do 5 and 51, can I get 19? I don't think so, right?
Yeah.
So what else you want to try? 17 and 15. Can we? You see what I mean?
Not really.
This is 15.
Yeah.
This is 17. So this two product equals 255, right?
Yeah.
And then I am going to make this guy to be negative. Go ahead.
So do I
15 minus
15 minus 34
equals
equals negative 19.
there you go. This is about quadratic equations. In algebra 1, we learned 3 different ways. Factoring. This is called factoring. Step 2, method 2, completing the square. Method 3, quadratic formula. Go ahead, tell me what's the quadratic formula.
2x minus 19x minus 255 is 0.
No. Quadratic formula.
Oh, negative 19.
No, hold on. Yeah, I just need you to tell me what's the quadratic formula. Annie, do you remember the quadratic formula?
Not really.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys two different versions. Okay, I have two different versions to let you remember the quadratic formulas. See which way help you. Okay.
A negative boy couldn't decide whether or not to go to a party. And there he got squared and missed out on 4 awesome chicks. And he didn't get back home until 2 a.m.
Negative boy, okay, couldn't decide whether or not to go to a party. Yes. I believe students, you will probably take the PS. Yes, this formula works for every shape, for any kind of quadratic equations. Yeah. For students who are in FBSD, 8th, 9th, 10, 11, all of the students is going to take PSAT on October 13. Okay, I already confirmed with FBSD counselors. The date is already set. This you have to know. You have to know for those tests. For college application tests like ACT, ICT, and PSAT, you have to know this. I give you a second version for this formula, okay? The previous one, this one.
So a negative boy couldn't decide whether or not to go to a party. And there he got squared and missed out on 4 awesome chicks. And he didn't get back home until 2 a.m.
Okay, this is one word. Next word.
X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a.
The girl who figured out the negative boy couldn't decide whether or not to go to a party. That's a girl who went to Columbia University. Okay, I want students here to catch up for your Algebra 1 foundations. So the way I show here is called cross multiplication. If your teacher didn't teach you this before, this is the time for you to pick up. Felix, look at this with me. 1 times 2 is 2, correct?
Yeah.
Negative 17 times 15 equals to this, correct?
Yeah.
Next, this cross multiplication, 15. This guy is this. The summation is negative 19. So if you satisfy this product, match this guy product, match this guy. And the cross multiplication summation, match this guy. I mean match not only the number, but also the sign in front of it. When this guy satisfies here, this satisfies here, this guy satisfies here. When 3 conditions are met at the same time, your answer will be, this is x minus 17. This is 2x plus 15. Okay. This guy will equals this. And then you can solve it. X equals to 17 or negative 7.5. But this negative 7.5 will make this negative. That's impossible. You will exclude this one. So for any question. If you feel like you forget many things of algebra 1, be very careful. This year, geometry is not hard. Geometry cannot be counted as a hard class at all. But algebra 2 pre-AP or algebra 2 honor class is extremely hard, especially for NSD. Extremely hard for Clemens. So many students fail algebra 2 pre-AP. The low grade can be as low as like 5 points out of 100. Okay, we want to get ready for high school. Is there still any question for this? No question? We will have another similar question later, okay? I want students to know the skill and master the skill. All right. Let's see this one. Annie, let's go ahead and solve this one. Go ahead.
So first, like, do we put an equation?
Yeah, we do a similar proportion. Go ahead.
CA is over X, and then EH. No.
Which one?
No, DA.
Yeah.
Over EH.
Yes. Okay. You can find this in this graph. You can also find this from the letter here. CA belongs to this big triangle. X belongs to the small one. And then DA, EH. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Go ahead, plug in.
So 24 over X. And then 35 over 14.
Let's simplify.
35 is 5. And then 14 is 2.
Okay. Next.
So 24 times 2 is 48.
Yes.
And then it's 5x.
Okay.
And 48 divided by 5 is 9.6.
Yes. Smart girl. Times 2, put a dot. Okay. That's it. Very good. So I know that students still feel curious because there we say this 2 letter over this 2 equals this 2 over this 2 equals this 2 over this 2. What's the reason you can just put a median there? Who supported that? We can see this flow chart. Okay, let's do this. Helen. Go ahead and read my flow chart. Go ahead.
Given triangle LJK is similar to triangle PQN.
Okay.
Oh, similar triangle side proportional.
Okay, so go ahead.
JL over PQ equals LK over PN.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's see here. LK. Yeah, go ahead, read this proportion.
LK over PN equals 1/2 LK over half PN equals LM over OP.
Okay, what happened here? LK is this guy. PN is this guy. This guy over this guy equals to LM over OP. Okay. You can times this guy by 1/2. Okay.
Okay.
This is double. You times 1/2. This 1/2 of this whole thing is going to be LM, correct?
Yeah.
LM over OP. Yeah, this is just a algebra multiplication property, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now LK over PN equals to LM over OP. And we have this equal. Can we use the transitive property to have here? Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Does this guy the same? Yes.
Yeah.
This equals to this. So these two equal. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Read this, please.
JL over PQ equals LM over OP.
Okay. Now, as similar triangle, your angle, corresponding angle equal, correct?
Yes.
Oh. Now, you have JL over PQ equals to LM over OP. At the same time, you have your angle equal. Do you have these two triangle similar? Supported by?
Yeah.
Look, supported by which one?
It's supported by AA.
This is just one angle. This is SS, right?
Yeah. So
This is?
SAS.
Read the SAS statement on the right. Go ahead. If two, go ahead.
If two corresponding sides are proportional and the included angles are congruent, then the triangles are similar.
Does this make sense to you now?
Yes.
So you say here, SAS, correct? Yes?
Yeah.
SAS, this is those two corresponding side. This is those side between angles.
Okay.
SAS is the perfect one to support this. When you have these two triangle similar, your corresponding side ratio also equal. That's why JM over JM over OQ equals to JL over PQ. Does this make sense now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We don't not only need to be able to apply the formula directly, but also being able to prove. If you are able to prove a theorem to be true, you truly understand this, you will have no trouble to apply it correctly. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Next. Let me see if there is a more complicated case. All right. Let's see here. We are going to do the angle bisector. We are going to use the angle bisector theorem, okay? Albert. Let's do number 11. Go ahead.
P
These two angles equal.
yeah. PQ and RQ.
PQ over RQ equals.
Is it PR over SR?
Hold on. PQ, the bottom one over the top one will corresponding to this lower one with the upper one. We want to be in the same order, okay?
Okay.
So if you put PQ on the top, you will put PS on the top. If you put RQ on the bottom,
SR on the bottom.
yes. Well, you say, can I say this? Yes, no problem. But this time you put RS and you put PS. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, plug in the numbers.
31.2 over 26
Equals
equals to X over 2 or
hold on. You cannot say this two piece equal. This guy is not the median. This guy is the angle bisector. So you cannot say this is X over 2. You know this piece is a phi. This is X. So how much is here?
X minus 5
There you go. Over
X minus 5.
over 5.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now look at this. 31.2. Can we figure out something special about this number? Let's give it a try. Yeah, we put this right.
Yeah.
You see what I put?
1.2.
There you go. You know, when you do math a lot, you will have very good number sense. When I see this number, I know this is divisible. It's going to give me a perfect answer there. Continue.
I don't really know what to do.
You times 5 on both sides. So how much is this?
6
Yes,
equals to X minus 5.
there you go.
X
X
equals
equal.
11.
Thank you. Okay. Does this make sense to you now?
Yeah.
Okay. Felix. Let's go this one.
So I guess
I show you an apple, okay? Use this apple, do your own apple. PQ over,
Would it be QS over Q?
look,
Never mind.
the-
PQ over
you see,
Q.
this guy over this guy. This guy over this guy. This guy over this guy equals this guy over this guy. That's how we remember the formula. Does this make sense now?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. PQ,
PQ over PS is equal
thank
to
you.
QR over S.
Continue.
PQ is 30. And PS is equal to X. And then QR is 45.
Mhm.
And SR is 40 minus X.
Good job. I already explained previously for the simplification. If they are both on the top, can we simplify? We can do simplification this, or this. Go ahead and simplify.
So it would be 6. Oh wait, no. 2 over 3.
Good. One more step.
And then I guess
Cross multiplication. Cross multiplication.
40 minus X over 2.
2 times
Oh,
this equals to 3x.
okay.
Okay. Continue. 80.
And then 80 minus 2x is equal to 3x. And
Okay.
then 5x is equal to 80. And then x is 18.
Hold on. Really?
Oh wait,
18?
16, sorry.
Okay, thank you. Now let's see. Annie, please read the first question.
The ratio of the measures of the angles in a triangle is 8 to 3 to 4.
Mhm.
Find the measures of the angle.
Well, we don't know any of the angle. We only know the ratio. So we can do, say, the first angle will be 8x, then 3x, then 4x. As the triangle, your summation equals?
180.
Yes. So the equation will be?
8x plus 3x plus 4x equals 180.
Next.
So 15x divided or equals 180.
Okay. X equals?
12.
That's beautiful. So the first angle is?
Wait, so it would be 8 times 12. Okay. Yeah, 96. And then 36. And then 48.
There you go. That's how we solve this one. Yeah. A PSAT asks this kind of question. Okay. We want to have this foundation. Next one, Ellen. Let's see number 2. Read the question, please.
The ratio of the measures of the sides of a triangle is 9 to 12 to 5. If the perimeter of the triangle is 103 feet, find the measures of the sides.
Okay. Let's go ahead. You don't know the set length, so you can call 9x.
Plus 12x and 5x.
Okay, go ahead.
9x plus 12x plus 5x equals 130.
Okay.
And 16x equals 130.
16.
Oops. It's 26x equals
Thank you.
130. And x equals 5.
So
So if you plug it, so it would be 45, 60, and 25.
there you go. Does this question make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Albert, number 5. Let's write down the similarity proportion. Go ahead, please.
KL to WV
Equals
equals to KJ over UV.
you mean U and a V. Okay, now let's plug in. Go ahead.
25 over 4x minus 23. 25 over 20 equals to 4x minus 23 over 2x plus 2. And can I get my computer charger real quick?
Okay. Oh, you remind myself charging my iPad. Okay. Let's continue. Simplify. Okay, let's simplify. Hold on, my family is too noisy. Let me close the door. Go ahead. This guy can be simplified to what?
Is
Continue,
it
please.
5 over 4?
Okay, cross multiplication.
10x plus 10 is equals to 16x minus 92.
Good job. Continue.
6x equals to 102.
Okay. X equals.
17.
Good job. You made it. Very good. That's nice. Now, Felix. Let's do number 8.
PR over RT is equal to QR or RQ over SR.
Next.
PR is 60 and RT is 4x minus 26. And then RQ is 38. And SR is 2x minus 1.
Can we simplify the top?
Yeah.
Divided by 2?
30 over
19, right?
yeah, 19.
Okay. Now let's do the cross multiplication.
60x minus 30 is equal to 76
Mhm.
x minus
26 times 19. Let's do this way. 26 times 20 minus 1, parentheses. So this is 520 minus 26, correct?
yeah, so
Nice.
494.
494. Okay.
So
mm.
16x is equal to 464.
Okay. So
And
we divide it. Go ahead.
x is equal to 29.
You did by your mental math?
No.
Okay. All right, that's fine. If you look, you can see this number is divisible by 4, right? Yes. So you divide
Yeah.
by 4. This is 116. This divide by 4 is 4. And then we can simplify this. Okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
Does this make sense? Okay. Now I'm going to have another complicated question. Annie, let's do number 9. Go ahead.
So ZF over
ZF over KF, right? ZF over KF
yeah,
equals
L wait L
Mhm. LF
yeah,
Is that okay, Annie?
yeah,
Okay. LF over NF. Now let's plug in. ZF is 4.
yeah.
KF is how much?
X plus 7.
They told you this whole thing is X plus 3, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is X plus 3 equals
X plus 3.
over
X plus 18.
very good. You do things very carefully. Very good. This piece over the whole thing equals this piece over the whole thing. The whole thing here is X plus 3. The whole thing here is not X plus 3. It's this plus 15. You did perfect. What do you do next?
So 4x plus 72
Equals?
x squared plus 9
And
so then it's 4x minus
hold on. You missed something here. Who is this guy? A squared plus B squared plus 2AB. Can you remember in algebra 1?
I didn't do algebra 1. Like I didn't get to that part yet.
Oh, you are learning algebra 1 in your school right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, now I understand. So we missed this part, okay? Because if you do the following, A squared, AB, BA, B squared. So AB happened 2 times. That's why this is 2AB, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. This is x squared plus 6x plus 9. Okay. Let's move the thing to the right. X squared plus
Negative. Wait a minute. Wait, no. X squared plus negative 4x.
6x minus 4x, 2x, right?
Yeah.
And minus
minus 72.
9 minus 72 is negative 63.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see. You haven't learned algebra 1 yet. You haven't finished learning algebra 1. That's why. So 1 times 1 is this. 63 is 7 times 9. Okay. Look, this product is this. This product is this. And then cross multiplication, addition. That is 2. That is saying x minus 7 times x plus 9 equals to 0. X equals to 7 or negative 9. X couldn't be negative 9, so you will let this guy go. Okay? Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So by the time your school teacher teach this, I don't know who will teach you this part, but most teachers don't know this method and they teach you really slowly, which take very long time, especially when those numbers are big, it's hard, okay? Keep in mind about this way I teach you. Practice this. This worksheet has many questions, okay? I know in your school you still have a lot of work, but try your best. Finish all the proof questions. For those calculation questions, if you can do all of them. If you don't have enough time, do all the even numbers, okay? And yeah, actually you have the Liberty break, so you can use the break time to finish the homework as much as possible, okay? Yeah, and you did so far you do very well. I don't know that you haven't finished all of them yet, okay? So keep in mind about those quadratic equation, the way I teach you. I uploaded the videos in case there are some places students don't understand. You can look at my videos, okay? I'm going to upload the homework and my notes. Okay, that's for today's class. I see you next week, okay?
Bye, thank you.